behind us, you know what that means. Going to Wyoming, just a quick little weekender, nothing nuts, but we're gonna do some actual 4-wheel driving. I'm sick of towing the boat. The Land Cruiser, yeah, it's a little bit quicker.
A little bit.
Without having a boat behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got bloody V8, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
All right, we're gonna get some food in Laramie. I'm gonna go to the spot, let's hit it. Whoa, what are we doing, buddy?
Grab some snacky please.
Oh, some snacky boys. Some big yummy Wyoming steaky boys.
We're over here just trying to pick up some lunch and dinner for tomorrow. Maybe a little bit something to snack on the way over to where we're, gonna sleep tonight. But, that's still up in the air too, so.
Oh, some Rock Auto groceries, bud?
All right, time to get out of town and enjoy a beautiful sunset as we go up into the mountains. One of the perks of leaving after work on a Friday is you get to see some pretty cool sunsets on the road.
Oi.
Oh. All right, so probably can't see us that well, but we're gonna air down. We're at the kind of trailhead for where the 4-wheel drive trail starts tomorrow. It's just like forest road for the next couple miles, but you can kind of tell it's pretty rutted.
Unfortunately, there were no places to camp at the trailhead, which meant we had to start the 4-wheel drive trail at night. But that's okay, we love a good night run after work. Got to do a bunch of water crossings and explore a new trail. Neither of us had driven this before, and the juice was worth the squeeze. So we pushed on in low range until eventually we found a place to camp.
Alright, so I found this log. Hopefully I can use this to even the truck out here. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do to get a level tent. Alright, kinda got a campfire going.
We enjoyed some of the best stargazing we'd ever seen, went to bed, and were amazed when we woke up.
Been up for a little bit. He tried fishing this lake. It's about maybe 3 foot at its deepest in the dead center.
Oh, bro, it's way deeper.
It's way not deeper. Don't listen to this guy. It's like 1.5 foot.
It's probably... Goal
was to originally find some like brook trout or splake or something along those lines.
We're a little bit further down the 4-wheel drive trail than I planned to go last night.
Yeah, it was pretty rough right
Kinda
before
turned
we...
into, like, freaking night run.
Yeah, pretty rough right before we got to our spot here. It is this road doesn't justify it here, but it smooths out right before you enter this camp.
I mean, it was fun, but definitely a little how you going on for like, hey, I've never been here. It's, almost midnight, whatever.
Yeah, better put it in 4 low.
Yeah, put it in low range.
Oh, what do we got going on here, mate?
I'm making a little bit of brekkie, buddy. I'm gonna do some pancakes and some sausage. I think keep it simple, but I'm hungry. Okay. No. All right. So, get your water. You kind of just want to shake it until you get that perfect consistency. I think we're actually pretty close. That bug was huge. It sounded
like a small helicopter.
That was worse than our drone. Pull that back. Put that on there. She's gonna think your old roommate was Gordon Ramsay. I don't know. Here comes the first of the side-by-side guys. Check out my machine.
We pushed down the 4-wheel drive trail slowly, making our way towards our first spot to fish that was allegedly stocked with Arctic grayling. Allegedly.
sure you don't use a lot of color. That high up, the bugs don't have color. I'm like,
Got a little nibble earlier. Could have been a weed, I guess.
trucks look good.
Well, that was a fun little section. We didn't catch anything, but talked to a guy who's been staying around here for a little while. He was retired. He said he's been traveling. He gave us some spots to check out after this. Obviously nowhere near here, but a little bit closer to like New Mexico and stuff. So there might be a southern section or a southern segment of the channel coming soon. So we'll see how that ends up.
Time to get into the meaty portion of this four-wheel drive trail and have some fun.
Gary, what do we have here?
Bro.
Old cot. There's an old table. That's cool. What are you doing in there, Garo?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just filling up the lake.
Beautiful spot. You can actually see the snow.
We keep pushing on until a bit of drama ensues.
Dude, my truck is chooched. Like my back left spring fell out and the shock is just like cooked. Look at it. What? We're gonna have to jack it up and put the spring back in.
The spring really fell out?
Yeah. Spring fell out. It's not good. We can fix it, but...
Where's the spring?
You don't believe me?
I don't know what you parked on. Things went pear-shaped here, and turns out there's just a big poser rock. Oh, poor.
The mod I did is working pretty well, buddy.
So I was like, something's up.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
We put Gary up on the poser rock. It didn't look quite as twisted up, but the patch has a lot of flex, so. Whoa.
This trail would have been a lot more fun to run in the spring when there is more runoff and they're more full of water. You can see it's not that deep, but we kept pushing on until something a bit interesting caused us to stop.
Whoa.
There's a serious trout.
Got a bloody troutlet in this creek.
So, but
Oh.
holy cow, the white fin thing's so pretty. Here, hold the rod over here real quick.
Like pearlescent, yeah.
Holy cow.
That's awesome, dude.
Nice.
That's sick.
Hell yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks, man.
There you go.
These little brook trout were eager to play, and after catching a few, we kept moving on. This is what the vast majority of the trail looked like. It's just going over rocks in low range until you find mud like this. As the first one through, I went low and slow. Gary was crashing out about his radius arm as being loud and drove through it with no regard for mechanical sympathy.
All right. Gary's got some kind of running stuff we've been working on the Montero.
Actually,
Is it loose?
I just went upwards with it. Oy.
You want the gun?
Talk about a weird angle. Ooh.
It loose?
After buttoning up the Montero, it didn't take long to hit the road here. Felt good to get out of low range and head back into town to get some air and gas, and we'll see where we end up from there.
So we wanted to get that trail done, so we didn't film a whole lot of the end of it, but I went through a mud pit and absolutely got the truck super dirty. Fortunately, there's a car wash not that far away. Drove in, aired down, so I'm gonna get this cleaned and then air up, and we'll figure out where we're going next. For the third time, I had to restart.
Back on the road, time to find a new place to camp.
All right, Gary and I rocked up to get gas, and I've never seen anything like this before, but yeah. So you just put your card in here. Tapping not possible, insert card. All right, processing. Enter pump number 1. Select product. Sorry, Land Cruiser. $1. Whoa. Need a little bit more than that.
$1.
Pump home?
Two.
Oh yeah. When you camp with the Land Cruiser guy, it's pretty smart to. A little bit. How you going on there, bud? All right, tell them where we're going. What are we doing?
We're gonna camp on the beach here.
Yup.
They probably don't have worms at this gas station.
Oh.
Just gonna take a guess here. Let's see. How you going on?
All right, I needed 12.2 gallons. Do you really get that much better mileage than I do? I didn't even double tap it either. There you have it.
Gotta treat the pads.
Thirsty boy.
Sorry about all the wind in this video. Wyoming tends to be that way, but we got ready for the final leg of the trip, and before we knew it, we were at the spot.
Whoa. So I don't think we're gonna camp here. We'll probably go to the other spot. Obviously the reservoir is really low, but like if you look at this is super crazy. I've never seen anything quite like this. All right, we don't really want to camp down here on the dirt, although Gary likes playing with it. So we're gonna go back up to the main road, cut over, and then go to another sneaky little spot that not many people know about.
Once we got down onto the beach, it didn't take long for me to get in some trouble.
Well, we were just about to get to a nice little spot to camp, and look what Dilius did. Dug himself a nice little hole. It's okay, I almost got myself stuck here too, but I kept a little more speed. Holy cow.
Things have gone pear-shaped. I am stuck in the sand. I don't really want to air down, so we're just gonna have Gary snatch me out. All right, well, I'm out. Finally, a successful recovery over here. Yeah, diff drug, I think if I would have been more aired down and not on, I don't know, 35 PSI, probably would have been all right, but...
Gary and I have a trend of saying this is the best place we've ever camped. However, I think this particular campsite actually takes the cake.
I couldn't agree more. Between the beautiful sunset and this crazy camping spot we found on the beach, it ended up being one of my favorite spots as well.
Australia, but this is as close as you can get camping on the beach. Sunset.
It really looks like that.
It really does look like that. That actually does it no justice. Having no people around, and we've been seen in the car for what? Hours. Dozens and dozens of miles. So there are still places like this that you can get to. And it's probably not as hard as you think. Definitely not as hard as you think.
Definitely not as hard as
you got to think a little bit. But it's not as hard as you think to find beautiful, stunning places like this. Oh, bud. I can't believe this is just a weekender.
Right? Don't normally get away like this just for a weekend.
No. Feels like it's been... Today's been a crazy day, dude.
Right?
Doing that. I don't know. That trail was fun. I don't know if I'd do it again in the 100 series. I thought it was going to be like a couple little water crossings and then like 100 yards of rocks.
Okay, so when they say, yeah, a stock Tacoma can do it, like, yeah, I'm sure a stock Tacoma can do it, but at what cost?
Yeah, what cost? No, straight up.
Like, seriously, I mean, if it's...
No, that was a little... There were some spots that were definitely a little high going on.
A little dicey.
But I mean, like, there was no part where it was like, I don't think my truck... One, I don't think my truck can get me through here. And two, like, I'm going to break something if I try to do it. It was never like that. No. All right, so Gary came up to me while I was getting ready to cook. He asked me an interesting question. He said, can he throw this rock into the water?
Which is probably 60 feet?
Oh, I don't know, from here. So I have a similarly sized rock. I don't know, man. You should go for it. Let's see what you got.
Right here. So
yeah, line in the sand. Oh,
boom! That's official.
Oh, it's official. It's official now.
All right, ready?
All right.
To the water.
To the water. Hey! Good throw, buddy. All right, let me see if I got this.
All right.
Stretching, boy, dude.
Stretching.
All right, ready? I'm gonna shot put this. Shoes off. Ready?
Shoes off. Shoes off. Oh!
There you go. Turns out you can't. All right, so we're getting ready to cook, and some fine gentlemen came down, got the Frontier stuck. Get forward. Get these dudes out of here. There we go.
We ended up having some beers with the local boys that we pulled out, so we didn't film a whole lot of the cooking segment. However, it was fun to sit and chat with some locals kind of about the area, learn some secret spots, and enjoy some beers and some steaks.
All right, just getting up here. Had a banger of a night last night. Oh man, that was awesome. I'm looking a little beat up. Oh man. Good time.
Definitely a good time. Special part of the world, man. Have a whole place like this to yourself.
And that's it. If you've stuck with us to this point, thank you, and we will see you on the next one.